Is mic on? Psych. I'm not going to perform. But I did want to talk about what you see on the thumbnail. About a year ago, comedian Donnell Rollins got into it with another one of my favorite comedians, which is Corey Holcomb. And Donnell Rollins had Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb's called Donnell Rollins a mild comedian. And man, Donnell Rollins was upset. He was like, I'm a beast, and I worked at some of the most hardest clubs in the cities. And I have to say, being the former manager and also being running the security for the club as well, yeah, he was a tough comedian, man. He was fearless. At the end of the night, there were guys waiting upstairs to fight him. He didn't care. He was all about the comedy, all about humor. And he would snap on everybody in the audience. He even cracked on the security when we were trying to protect this fool. So he definitely was a beast. So Corey Holcomb's from Chicago, so he doesn't know, but this is New York, and definitely he was. He got on stage, and I got a chance to see Mike Epps when he was younger, Mike Epps, trying to learn and trying to get his career going. Guys like Capone, Jameek, all of these guys, I think it's Jameek or JB Justice now, I'm not sure. But these guys were super, super talented. And I got a chance to listen to them do comedy every night. But those rooms, yeah, those rooms can be, gotta be careful. You snap on the wrong dude, especially when he gets a little lick in him, he gonna wait for you outside. But Donnell Rollins had no fear. Another reason why I decided to do the video after I let it stay in storage for a year or in the attic for a year, it's Black History Month, and I wanted to give a shout out to Kevin Brown. Kevin Brown just received his PhD in Black Studies. Now, Kevin Brown, you can see him in my movie, The Empty Hands, with him and Isaac Hayes. But Kevin Brown also became a member of 30 Rock for quite some time and worked with 30 Rock for many years. But if Kevin Brown didn't do Uptown Comedy, Russell Simmons wouldn't have done what he was able to do. He was watching Uptown Comedy first, where you saw some of the best comedians, mostly black comedians, come on stage and do their thing. So we want to give a big, big respect and shout out to Kevin Brown, who is now Dr. Kevin Brown. Back to the comedian stuff. Again, Donnell Rollins last year had his show on Netflix. Check it out. But he is a funny dude, and he was a beast. Sorry, Mr. Holcomb, I don't think he's mild. I think he's a beast. We just gotta let the leash off. We gotta let the chains off him, and he's gonna do some work. So again, I say salute to you guys and happy Black History Month.
A few moments later.
You know how your mama tells you to mind your own business, how your pop would say, yo, man, you don't want to get in no problems, you know, you got to mind your own business. Right before I put this out, I was going to put this out the last day of Black History Month. Right before I was about to put this out, Donnell Rollins trips. He crashes out at a comedy contest where he's supposed to be a judge. I still think the guy was funny, at least back in the day. But now, Corey Holcomb looks like Nostradamus. And I have to apologize to Corey Holcomb. I took a risk. Corey could have been talking about, yeah, there was on some martial art. You know how Corey is. He get the mic. I was at some martial arts show. They're supposed to be teaching martial arts. Instead, they're talking about Donnell Rollins, and he's a mild comedian. I took a risk for this dude. I'm not going to show you the video of him completely bugging out. I want you to go look for that for yourself. But in the meantime, this is the last day of this Black History Month holiday. Enjoy, guys. And again, this is a martial arts lesson. I know it seems like it's a martial arts lesson. It's called Mind Your Own Business. And I think I need to mind mine. Salute.
What's up, black man?
Can't call it.
Just calm this little nigga down.
Ice the gat hammer. We got no beef here. Wait for me in the car, dude.
I thought we was family, man. We haven't talked since you got home last month. How was law school? I mean, Chris. Heard you did, I. Talking to myself? Oh, I see. You think it was Zen or Buddha that kept them convicts off your cute ass? It was my word. Would have been a big score for any nigga that could have made you a bitch. But I said my word. Hands off.
So I'm supposed to say thanks?
I'm in the real estate now, selling brownstones in Harlem to white folks. Funny thing is, when they move uptown, I'm moving right downtown.